My favorite story about customer service, and it really brings the point home as far as I'm concerned. Many years ago, when I was living in Salt Lake City, my girlfriend and I drove up to a mountain resort to go to a friend's wedding. And it was about a 45 to an hour drive from Salt Lake City. It was in the winter time and there was snow on the road. We got there early, went to our room, unpacked, and they had hot springs up there where you can go swimming. And so I looked in my bag and I realized I hadn't brought my swimming suit with me. So I went down to the lobby and I went to the desk, and there was a very, very good looking young lady there. And she gave me a big smile and said, "How can I help you?" And I told her my problem. And she told me the solution to the problem was for me to drive to a small town called Heber, which is about 20 minutes away from where we were. And they have a store there where I could buy a swimming suit. I told her, I said, "Well, we just drove up in Salt Lake City. I don't feel like getting back in the car again, driving through the snow to get a swimming suit. Is there any other way of doing this?" She says, "No, I'm sorry. That's all we can do. We don't have swimming suits here." So I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, could I speak to the manager, please?" She said, "Sure." So this guy walks out, nice guy. And so I said to him, I said, "Listen," I said, "here's my problem." I told him my problem. I said, "Isn't there a lost and found here or something like that where I could, maybe he got a swimming suit?" He says, "Well, let's go check." I said, "Okay." So we go out in the snow, we walk in the snow, and we go towards this building. And there's this little building away from the main hotel, and there's smoke coming out of it. A little small building with smoke coming out. We go in, it's a laundry. The woman comes up, her name is Maria, and she's this lovely, gracious Hispanic woman. She comes up and she's, "Hey, how can I help you?" And right away I liked her. She gave me a big smile. She was a nice lady. And so we told her the problem. She said, "Oh, come with me." So she takes me in back, and there's a box there. It's a big box, and there's a bunch of clothes in the box. And she says, "Let's find you a swimming suit." And she says, "Don't worry." She says, "I've washed everything. Everything is clean here. We'll find you a nice swimming suit." I said, "Great." Well, she had fun with me. She was holding up swimming suits like this, and she was kidding around with me. It was an enjoyable process. So finally, she finds a swimming suit that fits me, and she gives it to me. And so I said, "Thank you very much." I said, "You've been really helpful." I said, "When I'm finished, shall I bring it back to you?" She says, "No." She says, "That's my gift to you." She says, you keep that swimming suit." So I said, "Thank you." So I'm walking back to the main building with the manager. And I said to the guy, I said, "I have a business down in Salt Lake City. And if this was my business, I would take the woman, the young woman you have working in the lobby in the front desk, I would put her in the laundry. And I would take Maria and put her in my lobby in my front desk." And I would do that. I would have done that. And the guy smiled and, nodded to me. But I knew he wasn't going to do that. But he was hooked into the whole idea of looking good rather than truly serving his customer.